Today, I'm going to give you 3 tips on how to be a great podcast guest. We listen to our clients' interviews at Interview Connections. You get 2 interview audits when you join our Amplified Authority program. And in those interview audits, our team is actually listening to an entire interview you've done and giving you feedback on very specific things that we listen for to help you be a great guest. So here are 3 of those things that we're listening for. Number 1, your confidence. You have to know and remember that when you are a guest on podcasts, the majority of the listeners are only hearing the audio only version. So even if you're recording on video and it gets posted to YouTube or you're using video clips, most of the listeners are listening through Apple, through Spotify, and they're not seeing your facial expressions, they're not seeing your body language, so they're only going to hear your voice. Use confident tone and use confident language, because the more confident you are, the more of a leader you sound, and the more listeners are going to want to connect with you and learn more and work with you. Number 2, the second way to be a great guest is to include the host in the conversation. This is especially important for speakers because when you're a speaker, you are used to commanding the stage and talking for the entire time that you're on stage. But when you're a guest, you are an active participant in a conversation with the host of the show. So you don't want to railroad over the host. They are not somebody that's holding up a microphone for you like a reporter. They are an actual participant in the conversation. So to be a great guest, leave space for the host to interject and to share their thoughts and opinions on the topics as well. Number 3, the third way to be a great guest that we listen for in interview audits is give actionable advice to the listeners. If the listeners are getting value and actionable advice from your podcast episode, they're going to want more from you. If everything you share is kind of surface level and theory based, then they may not want more. They're going to be like, this is kind of confusing. But if you give them actionable pieces of advice that they can implement and get value from you right away, they're going to want more from you. And so that's a really great way to be a great guest. So when you work with Interview Connections, you do get 2 interview audits by our team. And when you sign up by May 31st at midnight, you're going to get a 3rd bonus interview audit that I do for you personally. I've been doing this for a really long time. I started Interview Connections in 2013. So I am the leading expert in podcast guesting. I've listened to thousands of interviews and have helped thousands of entrepreneurs leverage podcast interviews to grow their business. So book a call with me so we can have a conversation, make sure that our service is the right fit for you and that you're the right fit for our program. When you sign up and make your investment by May 31st at midnight, we're going to give you an extra $1,000 off if you pay in full, plus we'll write your 1 sheet if you pay in full, and you're going to get a microphone stand, and a ring light as a bonus gift for signing up by May 31st during Small Business Month. So book your call today, and we can't wait to talk to you.